Surely I will come to your class if I don't have, because tea ceremony is very fine arts, very peaceful, but we need a lot of concentration. Maybe some already knew the story about master of the ceremony. Just learn briefly how to make a guard, and he can fend off the guy who challenged, who's swordman. And that's awareness. Mirror yourself, and he was taught only overnight just to frustrate. You have mirror yourself, you see the guy who really professional swordman didn't see any opening, and then he just walked off. And maybe you will tell that story for the class. And therefore, any arts, if you reach to perfection, all arts are the same. It's like you climb to the mountains. All the master is on the top of the mountains. They can see everything and can relate to other arts. Same principle. Balance. Awareness. Concentration is all about you do your best. You are egoless. You can see things. Your ego just cloud your mind. You cannot see. You cannot feel. That's what martial arts help us to fight within. We make mistakes, you are human being, but you try to resolve everything selfless. It means that you are oneness with nature, with the people. That's what we try.
Twist this way. See here? Twist this way. So that from here, watch me at this slow motion here. Twist it. See? Hips like that one. If you don't conquer this one, move this one, only the arms effort. Here the whole body. Twist. See? On block here, a little slant, not flat here. Why? Not much, very much exposure. And number two, if you counter-attack the punch, watch me the punch. Not much. But you block this one here, watch me here. See? Hips, rotate and punch it. See the difference? Everything has spring arm from this one. See here? Here. Anchor here. Everything, whole body. Rising block, the same thing. Counter back. That's what I want to do before we do the in-fall. Boom! What's on here? This one, middle of the block, I break his elbow. This is a two block. A rising block, I seal this one. Boom! Rising block. How many bullets so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Hit to this one. Boom! Chop on the that one. 5. Watch me here. This knee, 6. See, hit, break his jaw, hit his screw in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 here. 12. So that you are planning. We get only 6 bullets, you have 12. 3, 4. This one here. 5, 6. Shin, kick, grip. 7, 8, 9, or 10. This one here. 11, 12, 13. How about that is a lucky number? Got it? That's all. Cannot this. Watch me here. After the punch, you can grab like a lapel here. Okay, now you move in. Let's see. No, that's finished. This is the first one. Finish. I finished. Boom here. Now you grab that person. Grab on the back here. Okay. Now hold on. Grab here. You left one set. Now you move in with the right punch to my face. Watch me. Boom. See? These are middle of the block, but I grab him at the same time. Watch it. Grab here, up here. Boom. And one. See it? And 1, and 2, and 3. Double punch. Boom. Okay. Now, right here. Now, there are 2 cases. It's very simple we have. Maybe if you don't know how to dance, go to the dance class. All stick to him. I finish him. Cycle it. Now punch him. cycle that person here, okay? Boom, see? Hit it here, wow. Boom. Now again, you attack. Punch in, boom, see it here? Wow. Just follow with some idea, punch, boom. Okay, step on here, step on here. Hit right away, and you see after I hit here, watch here. I turn to them. You hit here, instead of pull back, don't pull back. Grab this one and control, and boom. Got it? Don't pull back. Grab. This is already hit here, and now I ride, I have to go left. Have to go left, I ride with back. Okay.
When I first came to United States, there was no really cultural shock at all, because in Vietnam I already saw a lot of movies and listened to the radio, all famous American singers. A lot of them are my idols in singing where I came from, and I was a singer in Vietnam. But the only thing is that when I went to the classroom, and if the professor is some people in the southern accent and make me very hard to understand, and I use a tape recorder, but I still have trouble when my American roommate, they couldn't understand either, and make me feel a little better. Other than that, and I expected that everything had difficulty will be overcome through time, and I adjust very well and make a lot of friends in class and outside the class. When I just finished my PhD in 1974, and I rushed everything the last 2 or 3 days, but I felt very happy because I left behind 10 black belts, very good spirit, and well educated, and 2 were University of Florida professors, and I'm sure we have good hands to expect to develop the style when I was gone. And beside of that, I left the tape for temporarily have some direction, so that when 1 or 2 years I can come back to have a seminar and then go back and forth maybe once a year to build up the style in the United States. After 2 years, 2 months and 20 days under the communist world, and then I escaped at last with my family, and we came back to the United States like a destiny, that when we arrived to the airport in Gainesville, and we had time to go to the University Avenue to watch the Dragon performance performed by our student, new student, and it's kind of like we celebrate together the return home. And the style mature gradually, and I was glad that everything is all right, and we developed from Florida to out of state, and now we have almost like 20 states that open school, and I'm sure that everybody look back at 20 years, we have some time stall, but sometime spring out, and that's a natural growth. Of course, we make some mistake, but on the other hand, the spirit is always great, and it's like a big family. I strongly believe that with more than 300 black belts in the style, and we have philosophy, we believe in ourselves, and martial art is only the tools to make ourselves to understand who we are, what we are, where we are, so that we can make every effort to enrich our life in many facets, not only mentally, physically, but soulfully, spiritually, and flow together in harmony and grow together. And 20 more years, I'm sure that the style mature as long as everybody look up to our ideals and make Kung Yu as art of giving, of living, and of loving. And we cannot have happiness without love. And if you have love, you can forgive everything and live together in harmony and in peace.